Introducing the World of Words. Etymology Study, Freak the Mighty, Vocabulary, Chapters 1 through 6. Okay, this lesson is going to introduce students to the idea that the world contributed to the English language. And one of the things that I'll do with this map is allow students to mark as we study the words and we find out where they came from. We will be marking the countries of origin of certain parts of the words. And so it'll give them a hands-on adventure through the world. And they're studying in geography, in their social studies, the world. Right now in 6th grade to give them, an idea of how the world is set up geographically. So this will reinforce that as well. Another thing I'm going to do is I have a YouTube video that will introduce the time periods of English. And it says, how far can you go back and understand the English language? All the way back to the Anglo-Saxon period. And so I've also found a timeline that is pretty neat. This YouTube video, it gives the sound of the words. And of course, we know that in the Anglo-Saxon period, it was heavily Germanically influenced. And you can't understand the words. And of course, it goes right into, Shakespearean, early modern language that we do understand. And we fully understand. But this timeline is kind of unique. It shows the Anglo-Saxon period, and then it shows Geoffrey Chaucer in the Middle English, which is still very difficult to understand. And then, of course, William Shakespeare into the 20th century. And this will give students very much a visual picture of the time frame. And then we have a pre-assessment that is also our exit slip. Now, the reason I'm using the same thing is I want it to be completely valid. I want to give them, when they first come in, I'm going to give them this exit slip, and I'm going to say, go ahead and tell me what you know. Let's see. So we're going to be accessing their pre-knowledge of the subject and see where it goes from there. Another thing that we're going to do is we have a worksheet that we'll work through, which will give students the opportunity to access the words, and they will certainly be looking. All will have a copy of Freak the Mighty, and they'll each have a dictionary. And so we're going to be looking for the connotative definition and the page number from Freak, and then we'll also be looking at the denotative definition out of the dictionary, and then we'll have a resource where we'll be looking at the etymology of the words. And so it'll give them the opportunity, and then again they'll be marking that map so they'll know. The other thing that is interesting is that I hope to use those dictionaries to do a dictionary drill and to practice looking words up in sort of a relay race. Here's our lesson plan. It is somewhat exhaustive. Got quite a bit here. This is just a 1-hour lesson. I hope it to be a very full and rich lesson for our students today. And a lot will be accomplished, and they will have a great time. You guys have a great day. Thank you.